Hey guys, this is Debate, and today I'm going to be unboxing this newly released Diamond Select Toys Marvel Select action figure of the Vision. He is in his classic comic book look, as opposed to any way that he would appear in the MCU or the cartoons on Disney Plus, like What If. Here is the box spine. You can see the very, very classic artwork. And we will just turn it around a little bit more. There's no other characters or figures or anything like that on the back of the box. It's just the Vision, as it generally is, but the bio reads, originally created by the evil robot Ultron to lure the Avengers into a trap, the synthetic being known as the Vision found that he had more humanity than his creator intended. Relating to the human plight, Vision rebelled against his robotic master, choosing to put his fantastic powers to use for the betterment of humankind. This Marvel Select action figure of Vision is based on his appearance in Marvel Comics. It includes interchangeable hands, effects pieces, and heads. Features 16 points of articulation designed by Iman O'Donoghue. Sculpted by May Hamatarana. And that is me butchering some people's names. Apologies to those people. So here we have the Vision. He is coming to comic book shops. He was not a Disney exclusive like a lot of the Marvel Select figures this year have turned out to be. I'm just going to rip up and destroy the packaging because it is useless to me. It's taking up a lot of space. There was some question as to what accessories this Vision figure was going to come with, because accidentally I think some photo had leaked out showing more accessories than were actually intended to come with this figure, or that hadn't been approved yet at the time. But here we go. Here is the Vision in his plastic clamshell, and let's pull him out a little bit more here. There's some paperwork that fell on the floor that I don't care about right now. Is this going to have twist ties? It may have twist ties. I might have to stop and get some scissors at some point because I don't have any right here. Oh, Vision himself is twist tied in. That is real pain. In fact, there's a ton of twist ties here, so as much as I dislike doing it, let me do a quick cut on this video and go grab some scissors. And we're back. Okay, I really don't like doing cuts in these videos because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to hide anything or that there's anything untoward going on in these unboxings and reviews. But, you know, sometimes shit happens, and in this instance, shit has happened. But now we have the Vision. I've cut all of his twisty ties. His accessories are loose. So here we can take a classic Vision here, move him up towards the camera so you can get a good look at him. You can see his cape. His cape actually has some weathering on the back that makes it look, you know, it kind of pops at you rather than just being a plain colored yellow. And I actually really appreciate that. I think it looks really good. His default face here is just a stoic, like, Vision, like looking at you with neutral expression. He's got sort of his stern, serious, natural expression on him here. And let me just set him down here and we'll see what else came in this box. All right, so here we have his alternate head where he's got his teeth gritted. This is angry Vision. He's like, grrr. So let me set that down. And with that, we also have this alternate hand. This is his left hand. It's got a blast coming out of it. I don't remember the Vision doing a lot of blasts from his hands. I always remember him just shooting out of his gem up on his forehead, but apparently he must do some power blasts. I'm sure Diamond Select Toys has done more research on this than I have. So there is his power blast extra hand, and here is his alternate right hand, which is just an open hand, so he can like put his hand up and tell you to stop. And also we have got this circular effects piece. I'm not sure exactly what this is for. I think it's probably supposed to go like it's going to be held in by one of his wrists when I pop them out. And finally we have this plug-in blast effect that, again, I'm not sure where it's going to go. Maybe the gem on his head pops out and it can be plugged in there, maybe not, but we are going to find that out in a minute. Let me first take the Vision here and we can move him around a little bit, see what kind of articulation we've got. I assume this has the standard 16 points of Diamond Select Toys Marvel Select articulation that we've all become so familiar with. He has hinged ankles with the ankle rockers to help him to stand up. He has hinged knees. They're hinged ball jointed knees, and he also has hinged ball jointed elbows so that he can like raise his fists. These are swivel hinge wrists so he can like throw a punch and that sort of thing. His head itself is also on a ball joint so that you can move it around. Here he is throwing a punch at me. Oh, there went his angry head. I'll try to find that. Oh, there it is. Apologies for my klutziness, but you know, half blind life. It is what it is. But this is a very nice, like, classic look of the Vision in his green and yellow and red attire. Hasbro did a Vision in his white West Coast Avengers look for the retro line recently, but I think this is a much nicer Vision figure than we've ever gotten from Hasbro or from Toy Biz in the Marvel Legends lineup. I think he is looking very good. He's got the right amount of articulation. Having that paint wash on the cape adds so much to it. Like, I think he looks very good. He's got a ball jointed upper torso. I don't think his waist actually moves at all, but let me now pop off his hands so that we can make use of some of these alternate hands and accessories that he's got. So, that didn't go as planned. Let me just pop this alternate hand into place. The peg's being a little bit tricky, but definitely get it in. There it goes. So here's his blast effect right hand. And then let me pop in that other hand. Let's see, is this blast effect going to go under this? Is that? Yes. All right, so as I thought, this circular effect is in fact, I believe, intended to be put between his hand and his wrist. So you can see that there. It seems a little bit bizarre to me. This is not how I really think of the Vision, but like, I think that that's what's been intended here. And then finally, let me pop off his head and I will put on this angry head. Here's angry headed Vision with his aggro face. He's looking at you, he's so mad. He's got like this circular energy effect on his left hand. His right hand is shooting out this repulsor blast looking energy. And then I have this plug-in energy effect that I can only assume must go in his forehead, because I don't know where else it would possibly go. Does this come off? Not that I can see. Does it go on the other head? All right, so it looks like this little forehead jewel actually is going to pull out at least of the aggro head. Here is its tiny, tiny little peg. And you can see that he no longer has the gem on his forehead. And now I'm going to pop in this blast effect shooting from his forehead, which to me is the most important effects piece and the only one that I would naturally really want to use. And I think that looks super cool, blasting out of his head. I don't believe we've ever seen anything like this from Hasbro, so I think that it's quite a well done and interesting thing. Does that happen on his normal head? I don't think so. No, his normal head, the gem is just painted on. It is definitely not a removable piece. But here we have the Vision. He feels nice and sturdy. This is a nice figure from Diamond Select Toys. It's in the 7-inch scale, so it's a little bit too big for most Marvel Legends. Although if you're gonna have him like flying in the background or something, it may not make any difference for you. But I like this figure a lot. I think it's weird that they've never done a standard comic book Scarlet Witch. I hope that we're gonna see that from as a Disney Store exclusive, if nowhere else in the near future. But there he is, the Marvel Select Vision from Diamond Select Toys. I give him a thumbs up. I'm glad that I bought him for like $22, $24.99, $29.99. I don't know, something like that. But he has just arrived. You may be able to find him from your local online or specialty retailer. He'll eventually probably make it to Amazon. I'll put some links in the description for the video if that will help any of you. But here he is, the Vision from Diamond Select Toys. He gets a thumbs up from me. All right, and that is all for this unboxing. Have a great day.